just going to be looking over my collection so far of Topps Premier League stickers 2025 to 2026. So I have them today. I usually make shorts out of them. If you have seen them, you'll know. If you haven't, maybe check them out. Why not? So, let's have a look, shall we? Let's pull a little pile out, just have a little look. And who do we have first? Sure, it's in short. Brendan Harrison of the United States and Leeds. Leeds currently down at the bottom. Down at the bottom. But I think they're currently on the same points as Tottenham, because today, Saturday the 7th, they lost 2-0 to Manchester United. You cannot rely on Spurs to do anything. So, but I think Leeds have enough in them to stay up. I don't think they're in danger of slipping. I think they're good. And who do we have? We have Kevin. Wow, Kevin of Brazil and Fulham. Fulham in Brazil. Kevin. Fulham in not such a bad position in the table. And today they lost narrowly 2-1 to Everton. And who do we have here? Oh dear. We have Christian Romero, our defensive king, captain, and got himself a red card today. He spent all week crying about the board. And there's not enough players. And then what does he do? He sends his team down to 10 men. Well done. And who do we have? We have attacking ace, Raúl Jimenez of Fulham again. Fulham again. Tops. And who's next? We have our living legacy, Ben Davis. Of, yes, unfortunately, Spurs. I believe he's injured at the moment. They tried to buy Andy Robertson, which in itself would have been an odd choice because, well, Liverpool themselves are down to the bare bones of a team. I don't understand why you would expect them to sell you there. One of few defenders that they have. Oh my goodness, it's Robert Perez, Arsenal and France. Arsenal at this time with Perez and Vieira, Thierry Henry, Ljungberg. Such an amazing team. The Invincibles. Who do we have? We have Rico Lewis of England and Manchester City. He's had some decent games this season, but he's been inconsistent. But I think you can just put that down to his age. I think he has a bright future ahead. And we have Mr. Benjamin Sheshko. That is apparently how you say his name correctly. I watched the United Stand to find out. So Benjamin Sheshko, who currently is playing for Manchester United and Slovenia, if I'm correct. He's got more of a bench role since Carrick has come on and taken over the... I don't really understand why you'd pay so much for a striker and then bench him, but okay. And, of course, a lot of strikers or a lot of players in the Premier League this season from the Bundesliga. And we have our prime prospect, Romain Esse of Crystal Palace. Palace. And everything seems to be falling apart for Crystal Palace. I do genuinely feel really bad for Crystal Palace fans. You go to Everton and Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. Captain Seamus Coleman. 226. This is my, I think, third or fourth Ibrahima Konate sticker. I've already put one into the book, so I've got about 3 spare, I think. France and Liverpool, but whether he remains with Liverpool is quite another matter. Of course, his contract is up in the summer. Negotiations seem to be going nowhere, to be honest. I think he'll go to Real Madrid. I'll be very surprised if next season he isn't a Real Madrid player. Andre Santos of Brazil, and Chelsea. He's a decent kind of player. He's young, but I kind of prefer Estavio, to be honest. And who's this? Fabian Schär of Newcastle United. And I think France, am I correct? I might be wrong. Okay, and we have Connor Roberts of Burnley, who are currently losing to West Ham 2-0, also in relegation position. And I do think that while West Ham still have it all to battle, Burnley are going down with Wolves. Wales and Burnley and Wales. And who do we have? We have William Saliba, defensive king. William Saliba, for me, is one of the best defenders in the Premier League. And I've always felt that Arsenal are incredibly lucky with the fact that he is very loyal. Because he starts for any team.